Christopher Nolan's highly anticipated World War II epic is out. Before you go see it in theaters, here are 5 things you need to know about Dunkirk. First up, who, what, where, when? The Warner Brothers drama centers on the British military evacuation of the French city Dunkirk in 1940, one of the biggest battles during World War II. Written and directed by Christopher Nolan, the film's ensemble cast includes Tom Hardy, Cillian Murphy, Kenneth Branagh, Mark Rylance, and One Direction's Harry Styles. In comparison to other war films, Dunkirk has very little dialogue and focuses on and spans a relatively short period of time. It places you so absolutely in the situation of conflict, you don't learn the details of characters' backstories or even their surnames. You just see how this group reacts in this situation. Make it a nail-biting encounter. Branagh told The Hollywood Reporter at the US premiere of the film, "Nolan wanted it to be an experiential fight or flight test, and it's unrelenting in its engagement and doesn't let the audience off the hook. You're invited in to experience it as they're experiencing it, as in, with not enough time to think or process things." While the bigger names play pilots, ranking officers, and brave civilians, one fresh face plays a notable foot soldier, 20-year-old London actor Fionn Whitehead, who makes his feature debut in Dunkirk. Jack Lowden, Barry Keoghan, James D'Arcy, Aneurin Bernard, and Tom Glencarny are also among the film's younger cast, as well as Harry Styles in his first acting role. The Hollywood Reporter's critic, Todd McCarthy, called it an impressionist masterpiece in which Nolan has gotten everything just right, and highlights the film's cinematography, production designer, costume designer, and score. McCarthy writes, "All of Nolan's films are intensely visual, but it's fair to say that Dunkirk is especially so, given the sparseness and strict functionality of the dialogue. This is not a war film of inspirational speeches, digressions about loved ones back home, or hopes for the future. No, it's all about the here and now and matters at hand under conditions that demand both endless waiting and split-second responses." Other critics agree, ranking it as Nolan's best work to date and calling it awe-inspiring and alienating as it should be. Dunkirk currently has a 95% rating on Rotten Tomatoes. Screening in both IMAX and 70mm film, Dunkirk is projected to make a domestic debut in the $35 million to $40 million range this weekend. Though war dramas have never been known for big box office openings, Nolan, the mastermind behind Inception and the blockbuster Dark Knight trilogy, is a powerful brand unto himself. Also, many believe the film will have exceptionally long legs, ones that might take Nolan to the Oscars for the very first time. So guys, now you know what you need to know about Dunkirk. Do you plan on seeing Nolan's latest masterpiece? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe right here to THR News. For the Hollywood Reporter News, I'm Paul Costabile. See you guys. This episode of the Hollywood Reporter News is brought to you by American Airlines, Hollywood's favorite airline.